Yes, my thoughts on Resident Evil Village. This game as a whole, it's a good game. It's a really good game. Um, I always like the different weapons you can use on here. You got a grenade launcher, you got a magnum pistol. Um, I like the different enemies on here as well too. Those lichens, shoot, those wolves. Um, it's like the boss battles is really good too. Your Mother Miranda, Lord knows she is tough. Um, Heisenberg is one of the coolest characters up on Resident Evil Village. He really is. And it's just this game got so many different levels. It's like you gotta be in the castle, you gotta take out the three daughters, you gotta take out the mother. And look, she tall as I don't know what. So you definitely gotta be careful with that. But I would say this game as a whole, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I mean the graphics is on point. These graphics is good. And then like in the beginning, you start off and you trying to find your way through the woods. Like that part was good. I mean, who would have thought like you start off in the woods and you gotta find your way through, and like it's really, really dark on there. Like it's really dark on there. So you gotta use your flashlight to, get through. And I could say some of my favorite parts, one of my favorite parts was surviving that first ambush. Surviving that ambush, now I will say on normal, it's cool. It's still hard, but on hardcore mode, that thing is brutal. That thing is brutal. And I was almost at my breaking point on hardcore mode because I'm like, man, like and the thing I did, I stood up in that one room where you open the door, you go all the way to the top, and you just try to take them all out right there because it's kind of crazy to just try to keep running around. But you know what, sometimes you got to do that too. Like I try to stay in one spot, but then I'm wind up moving to another spot. So it was all good. I will say in the castle, look, I got lost in the castle and I got lost in Heisenberg Factory. Cause Lord knows, like you try to go the right way, then you be going in circles and stuff like that. But I think the boss fight in Heisenberg, that is pretty tough though. Even though he only goes one way, he can be really annoying. So what I would suggest, if anybody is at that part, make sure you got your grenade launcher. Make sure you get a powerful shotgun, and you keep shooting the back of his trunk or whatever. So that part is just insane. And then of course, just all the other battles like that Monroe, whatever's Maru battle, like that guy, oh my god, that battle was gruesome. And then it's like he turned into this big old fish, and you gotta fight the fish, and it's just crazy. Now, one thing I thought was kind of crazy was that Ethan couldn't swim. I'm like, he already in the water, so you might as well just let him go swim. But of course, they wouldn't let him do that at all. But you know, some of the enemies is cool. Like the one enemies that's in the castle look like they be. I call them the drunken enemies. Those drunken enemies, they are really, really good. Yeah, they really fun. Um, I was thinking because I was like, I don't know if I should do Village of Shadows, probably because just going through it so much. But I don't know. I might. But just for now, I definitely will take a little break on it, and like play some other games and stuff. But I really give this game a 10 out of 10. It's a great story and everything. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, and it's one. Yes, I got cut off on that last part. But yeah, it's just a really good popular game and everything. It's very popular on YouTube, and Twitch, and everybody is talking about it. So if you haven't played it, I would go and play it. You get your guns. You gotta definitely have a lot of health. Some parts you do gotta get lucky though, cause some of them boss battles is really, really tough, and they have you on the edge of your seat. And once again, I will say hardcore mode, I think is one of the best modes up on the game, because when those wolves, Vikings, when they attack you, you really feel it. Like the controller and everything, like they make you feel everything up on that game. So I would definitely buy this game and play it. It's really fun. You got crazy boss battles. You can just go out and explore everything. They even got this thing where you could go in the lake and catch fish now. See, I didn't know for that part. It helps with your health and your defense and helps with your speed. So if you in certain areas where it's like chickens and fish and stuff like that, I would go ahead on and get all that, because as we know, when I was playing it, Ethan was just going so slow. I was like, oh goodness. So I think the speed is definitely good, especially for Mother Miranda, because yeah, she got some crazy attacks on her and she is very powerful. So I would definitely do that. And like I said, Resident Evil Village, I really give it a 10 out of 10. And I can't wait till they make a Resident Evil 9. I know that's going to be good, and I'm going to be there with the whole playthrough. And I guess I'll play it on standard, then I play it on hardcore, and we'll do that. But definitely, I think Resident Evil 8 is probably one of my favorite games of this year so far. Um, Probably along with the Medium and Returnal. So it is a very, very good game. Go get your copy if you haven't gotten it. It is very, very good. And also, one last thing I'm going to say. Make sure you have health on there. Craft as many health as you can. When you go to Duke store, just buy all the health. For real. Cause these these enemies, they show no mercy. Just letting y'all know. They show no mercy. So make sure y'all stock up well. Y'all saw I was stocking up well. And even at the end, if you got extra money, get all that help for Mother Miranda, because you definitely will need it. Woo!